Hi, I'm Jeremy with B.A.M. Basements. I'm the general manager there. Just wanted to go over some things with you to bring your property values up and increase the livability of your homes. This first thing here is an egress window. This is just a small version. We order them to size, up to 48 by 48. The nice thing about these windows is they open into the room as opposed to opening out. It's a big safety feature if you think the snow might have filled in the outside well, or there's something, a tree branch falls in, whatever the case, and maybe you don't have to break the glass to climb out. They all open in. Also, nice thing about these windows is they are as thick as your foundation wall. So when we cut the hole in your foundation, we put these in just like a concrete block would be. We mortar them in place, and they're stationary after that. And you never have any wood to rot, any sealants to go bad or anything like that, because they are mortared into place. There should be nothing ever changed. You've got vinyl, glass, and that's it. On to the next thing. We also replaced the old steel windows that you might have, the single pane, they're very cold. You can stand in front of them, feel the cold air actually come through them. These are again another vinyl glass, saw cut into place. We can order these to any size for any of the homes. The older homes have a lot of lot of bigger windows. Again, they're the same thickness as the foundation wall. Nice thing about these windows is if the old steel windows, you have to clean them from the inside, and then you have to go around to the outside to clean them. These, you can open, you can take the sash out, clean them, both sides, put them back in. Both windows, all the windows that we install are all double pane for efficiency. And now on to a big issue that most Iowans have. We'll go talk about waterproofing. So this is our sump pump setup. This is the big B.A.M pit, as we call it. It's got a third horsepower sump pump. It's got a half horsepower sump pump and a battery backup. So most people think that this only will take care of the waterproofing or the water problems in your basement. It's not the case. This usually does just an area around the sump pump that will take groundwater in. So like gutters on your home, you don't just put a downspout on and expect all the water to shed off the roof and go into that one downspout. You have to have a gutter system, which is similar to what we're doing, but it's subfloor underneath the basement floor. We'll come in, we'll break out the area that needs to be taken care of, whether it be a full perimeter or just partial systems, and then we'll lay the system in. And then what this does is let water come down the walls, and if it's a block wall, we'll drill holes in the block wall to let the water drain out. You may think, well, I have a tiler on my house. Well, sediment comes down from the top, and it'll end up plugging or collapsing that tile over time. This system is pretty infallible. I've never had to go back to service one that ever got clogged or anything like that, because it does sit interior and it does sit on the footing. So that means any water that comes through the wall is going to come down and settle into this system. Anything that fills up inside the block wall, we're draining the wall out, getting the water to move away and to release it into the system. Any water that rises from the water table will push up off into this system. And this system will carry it along, and it'll be at the floor height like this. So this will be your floor top, and it sits on top of the footing, and it will drain off into the sump pump. And the sump pump then dispels it back to surface and out away from the home. A lot of people think that regrading the driveways or putting on new gutters and stuff like that, all those things are good to do. But to really get the cure that you need to finish, put carpet down, put sheetrock walls in, whatever you want to do, this system is going to be ideal for that. We've been in business going to be coming up on 10 years now. You've probably seen us a lot of the home shows. We're locally owned. We're based out of Des Moines. We service all the central Iowa area. If you have any questions or concerns, you can give us a call at 515-963-0226. I also wanted to talk to you about foundation walls. We do a lot of structural repairs to basement walls. We put the bracing in to hold basement walls. Clay block walls, some of the older homes you'll notice have the red clay block walls. Some of those you get to around the 100-year mark, and some of them really start to fail. We do complete block wall replacements, where we'll show up the home, tear out the wall that needs to be replaced, or all the walls that need replaced, and then pour new footings, lay new walls back up, and then you've got a structurally sound wall at that point. Sometimes, a lot of the times with the block walls that you find bowing, they generally tend to bow in at the area of the grade. With those, a lot of times we can repair them with a power brace system that we have. Placed, symmetrically so far apart down the wall that will support the wall and help give it some retention back, or keep it in place as it needs to be.